Hello everybody, welcome back to another edition of Matchbox Marks Diecast Restorations. So this project, I'm doing a collaboration build with Scott over at Modern Day Salvage. And if you've never seen his channel, well, if you're a subscriber of mine, you should be a subscriber of his. So we're both loyal to each other's channels, and we'll both leave good comments and support each other. So I had mentioned to him, let's do a collaboration build because we've never teamed up before. So I think I picked it, and I said, well, anything from the 70s. And it really kind of, even though it's such an easy decade, it was kind of hard for me to pick a casting. So once in a while I kind of like to go through my boxes and rummage through just my old builds and everything. So this one, if you've watched all of my videos, which I think I'm up to over 150 now, you'll notice I did this one at one time. This is when I was first starting. And this is a Ford Transit van, whiz wheels, corgi. See, there we go. And I didn't like the way it turned out then, and I definitely don't like the way it turned out still. So I have great plans for this. Oftentimes when you look at a casting, vision just comes to you. So I'm really excited about this and excited to team up with Scott. So this is a 1970 Ford Transit van, so it does fit the build requirements. So anyway, without further ado, stay tuned. Alright, so let's bring the little Ford Transit van onto the maintenance floor. So when I did this, I don't think I did a door. If I did, it didn't last. So this is kind of like a little camper van, and this is I'm actually going to use the inside. So I've already drilled it out. Even back in the day learning this hobby, I knew how to do that. So let's take off the base, and so there we have it, just held in there. And these wheels will come out. I don't know if I'm going to do a wheel swap or not. I might. Ooh, that came out. So there you go. And let's get the interior out. So let's check out the interior. So got a 2-burner stove. And we got a sink. And I'm assuming that is a stand-up refrigerator freezer. Not too sure. I need to figure out if I'm going to keep that or not. And let's see here. I think now that I'm envisioning what this is going to end up to be, this is going to have to be trimmed. So that'll be fun. And then let's get the body here. Window unit. Definitely a sight for sore eyes. And then here's the body. So I'm actually really excited about this. I've been looking at this thing for about 15, 16 months. And I now have a good vision for it. So anyway, on that note, stay tuned. And I'm gonna put it in the stripper and see what I've got. Alright, let's give an update to the little transit van. So, as you can see right here on both sides, I made it one big window. And the reason I'm doing that is because of what I have planned for this. Obviously, I'm not going to let you know what it is until the secret reveal. Hopefully, my buddy Scott over there at Modern Day Salvage will like it. Can't wait to see his build. And then there's the door. And it came out pretty good. I got it as tight as I could. So, all right. I'm gonna take this to my pot of boiling kettle cleaner solution and get all the grime off, and then put a coat of primer on it. All right, stay tuned. All right, so here's a picture of my Ford Transit van before the paint. So obviously I'm gonna not really give too much intel on it until I'm done. So it'll come out better than I originally did it, that's for sure. All right, stay tuned. All right, here's an update to the build with Scott over at Modern Day Salvage. So this is gonna be my paint scheme. And here's the interior. I got some cool, happy, bright colors going on for my secret reveal. Very excited about this. And then these, let's see here. So these are going to go on the roof. So maybe you can guess what it's going to be. Alright, let me see if I can get a close-up. No. There we go. That's close enough. Alright, so continuing on this, so stay tuned. Alright, before we take a look at the final reveal for my 70s build with Scott at Modern Day Salvage, let's take a look at the interior. So as you can see, it's going to be an ice cream truck. And I put this on and I couldn't straighten it out, so it's going to have to go on an angle. And the ice cream man is from the Matchbox ice cream truck. I painted the interior red, accented the seats black, chromed out the sink. And the grill I did in black, and on the floor I took some wire mesh and painted the floor gray. That's going to be like removable carpeting in case you spill ice cream. So anyway, so that's the interior, and I'm going to put it together and we'll do the final reveal. Stay tuned. Alright, before we take a look at the final reveal, let's see what I started with. Build I did over a year ago, one of my first ones, and as with any new hobby, you learn and you get better along the way. So let's see where I ended up. Alright, it is time for the final reveal of my 70s Ford Transit van. Took the original one that I did over a year ago. It was one of my first models and kind of redid it. I wasn't happy with it, so turned it into an ice cream truck. So let's start off with the top. So the top are my speakers. Those are horns from a Mack truck. Just kind of cut them off and laid them sideways. Made the windows bigger on both sides. Obviously I took out the windows and redid the windshield, or actually I cleaned the windshield, sanded it down, and had some blue paint on it. And let's pick it up here and show some detail. Alright, so let's see this wording here. Ice cream is duct tape for the heart. And a balanced diet is an ice cream cone in each hand. Caution, please watch your children. So, and then on the back, made a door. So, put this back on, let it spin around again. So, I'm excited to see what Scott came up with. Like I say, we're going to team up every month. So I'm really excited. Next month he chose 30's luxury cars, so that'll be fun. So anyway, on that note, if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, all that good jazz. And obviously I really appreciate your watching. And I'll catch you on the next one.
That's all, folks.